Hi and welcome back to Beauty Writer Roundup. Today we're going to talk about TikTok famous skincare products. I'm a TikTok fan. I am self-confessed obsessed. But the thing with TikTok is that anyone can post a video, so you have to be careful on what you can trust. So that's why I decided to test out these products to see if they're actually worth it. So the first one is no stranger to our Adore Beauty staff, our customers. It is the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. Now this one went viral, 249 million views on TikTok. This is quite a thick mask that you put on your lips before you go to sleep. I personally use it during the day as well. I pop on a little bit of lip liner and then just dab this on. I find that it lasts ages. They also come out with some limited edition flavors which are really fun as well. This one was definitely worth the hype. It smells great, it feels great on my lips. I always wake up with my lips a little bit plumper and I love it. The next one is a Korean skincare brand. It's the Advanced Snail 96 Mucin Power Essence. Now the word snail just turned me off straight away, but the other thing that turned me off was people on TikTok, they would put it in their hands and they would do this.
Oh.
I know, right? And I was just like, that's disgusting. You're not convincing me to buy this product. Anyway, in the name of science, in the name of beauty, I tried it and I was really pleasantly surprised. When you actually put it on your skin, it just feels like a normal serum. So it's meant to hydrate your skin, but also reduce any redness and inflammation. I've seen this one come up on my TikTok a lot, not just because they're doing the gross snail thing, but also because people with blemish-prone skin have noticed a reduction in their redness. It's also really gentle. I was very, very surprised by this one, but I did definitely get the hype. The next one is the La Roche-Posay Effaclar Duo Plus. Now, La Roche-Posay is one of those brands that went absolutely viral on TikTok. It's one of the more affordable brands, which I think is why it made it way more popular. Now, this was originally made to be a spot treatment for people with breakouts, but somehow I think the messaging got a little bit confused on TikTok and people were putting it all over their face. I personally have dry skin, so I don't get too many breakouts, but when I do, they can be quite deep, and this is the perfect product for that as a spot treatment. I, at the time of trying, did have a pimple. I can't say that it took it away completely, but I think it did dry it out and made the bump a little bit smaller. I would definitely say if you are a little bit more oily or you have breakout prone skin, this one is for you. You don't need to put it all over your face as a moisturizer unless advised to. I would start off as a spot treatment and then you can work your way if you're finding that it's working for you. The next one is also by La Roche-Posay. It is the Cicaplast B5 Plus Balm. Now this one is the one that went totally crazy and it was sold out everywhere. I think we also sold out at Adore. So this actually has over 457 million hashtags about this product. So wow. It's definitely one that everyone was talking about, everyone was keen to get their hands on. It's meant to repair your skin barrier and it's quite hydrating and moisturizing if your skin is a little bit angry, especially in those winter months. There is another one that's really similar. It's by Avène and it's called the Sickle Fate. And that is the one that went totally viral as well because of Hailey Bieber. She posted a skincare routine and she said that she loves that one. They do really similar things. I personally like that one a little bit better. It is a little bit more hydrating for my dry skin, but I think they're both hand in hand. The next one is CeraVe, again, one of those brands that has quite a few products go viral on TikTok. One that really stood out to me was the SA Smoothing Cleanser. This one actually has salicylic acid in it to dry out any breakouts that you might have, and it is for oilier skin types. One of the things I do struggle with is a little bit of texture on my forehead and my cheeks, so I was really keen to give this one a go. I only put on a little bit and I tried it one night on, one night off, just to not aggravate my skin too much. And I did actually notice like a slight reduction in bumpiness, and I think that's due to the salicylic acid. I would say, once again, if you are someone with oily or blemish prone skin, this one is probably for you. The last one is by Weleda. Now this is another Hailey Bieber special. I think whenever Hailey Bieber mentions anything about skincare, it's gonna go viral. This is their skin food. It is a really thick, nourishing moisturizer. Let me tell you, she's thick with a double C. When I used this, I was actually really shocked that it's quite fragrant.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really, it has like a lavender smell.
Oh.
So if you are someone who doesn't like fragrance, I wouldn't use this. but it's definitely hydrating. They also have a Skin Food Light version of it, so it's a little bit thinner. So if you find this one way too thick, especially if you're putting on thick foundations, you can try the light one as well. Yeah. This one's been around for ages. It's recommended by heaps of makeup artists around the world. It is definitely a classic, and if you have dry skin, give it a go. Let me know if you've tried any of these ones. I'd love to read in the comments on what your thoughts are. I was pleasantly surprised by most of them. I can definitely understand why they are so hyped. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.